What up, what up? This Finance, Fitness, and Folk channel. We discuss finance, a little bit of fitness, talk about some folk. So on today's episode, I'm going to discuss why you should stop paying for OnlyFans, young men. So admin notes, thanks again to all the subscribers that subscribe to the channel. Thank you for all the folks out there that have watched my videos, viewed my videos, like my videos, comment on the videos. If you're not subscribed, that's fine. As long as you get something from the video, that's fine with me. But to the subscribers, I endeavor to keep pushing these videos. I'll give you leverage to better yourselves. So let's get into it. So, why should young men stop paying for OnlyFans? So, I'm catering this to young men because this is the focus I've had for a while now, right? And it's not that I'm picking on young men. I'm not doing it at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on y'all, not doing any of that. But I'm addressing it to you guys because you guys have a chance to turn this thing around. Folks my age still have a chance, but it's a lot harder, right? Because once you get to past your 40s, you start, it's almost like, for lack of a better term or better phrase, like, can't teach a dog new tricks, right? So it's extremely hard for guys my age to change their mindset, right? I'm not saying it's over with for them, but, like I said, it's a lot harder versus a young man that is still kind of impressionable and can change their life around and stop doing things that are detrimental to their lifestyle and to their lives, right? So the reason why I say that you should stop paying for OnlyFans. Now, this is not me hating on women that have OnlyFans. I'm not saying that at all. Get your bag, because at the end of the day, even though I make this video, you're still going to have plenty of folks out there that are going to still pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So, my video may cause somewhat of a small dent, but OnlyFans is not going to go out of business because I'm telling young men to stop paying for OnlyFans, right? But I will say this, when you're doing things like that, so when you're paying for anything that doesn't give you a positive return, all it does is taking money out of your pocket that could be going somewhere else to give you a good return, right? You got to think about it. What does it benefit you to pay a woman to show their body, to play with their body for your own personal pleasure, right? Doesn't make any sense to me, right? You know what I'm saying? And let's be clear. There's a reason why I'm pretty sure that business is a multi-billion-dollar business, because they're playing on the mindset of young men, because we are full of testosterone when we're that age, and even guys that are getting plenty of physical sex with a woman, these guys are still subject to be paying to watch porn, which OnlyFans is. If you got a woman out there, showing themselves and playing with themselves, that's let me not say the word. That's prawn, right? We'll call it prawn for now, right? And I don't want to get banned from YouTube, but that's basically what you're doing, right? And like I said, it's not me hating on women that have OnlyFans, not doing it at all, but I'm giving young men something else to think about and something to really ponder when they're doing these type of things. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than gambling, right? What benefit does it do you using so much money for gambling? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you spend more than what you get as a return, right? Like I said, anything that you pay for does not give you a return. You should really think about that and really figure out, like, is this really worth my money? You know what I'm saying? Is me paying to watch this woman do some things for some change on the internet worth my money, right? It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And just like I said before in the previous video, you know what I'm saying, lust can keep you back from wealth, right? That's just being lustful, right? And when you do things like that, it really takes a toll on the brain, on the psyche, on the male psyche. And you get caught in this loop that a lot of folks cannot get out of. You fall into this black hole. I said it in that video that I made some months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a real dark place when you got guys that are home all day long watching porn, and they're literally wasting their lives away by doing this. You know what I'm saying? And OnlyFans is one of those engines that people use, you know what I'm saying, to put themselves in this black hole because they're depressed, They feel like they can't do any better for themselves. And it's just a real sad situation. And, you know, you really, really, really have to take a hold of your life and really think, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these women are literally making thousands of dollars, sometimes weekly, from guys like you paying them. And all they're doing is just showing their body. Now, I'm pretty sure that some women may come up here and watch this video and say that, you know, being on OnlyFans is a legitimate business. And, you know, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time for them and everything. I totally get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, some of these folks that are doing OnlyFans is not doing a lot of work, because, you know, I've seen podcasts of some of these women that have done this stuff. And, you know, I'm not going to front. Like, these folks got agents. I mean, like, it can become a really, really lucrative business, right? So I'm not taking anything away from that, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if a woman is able to trick you out of your money, then you deserve to get tricked out of your money. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it basically boils down to, you know what I'm saying? They're playing on your lustful desires. And like I said, the sex drive of a young man is beyond reproach. You know what I'm saying? It really is, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how timid or how, you know, beta a guy is, you know what I'm saying? That testosterone level at that age, I mean, it's off the charts. And women understand this, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that most of the women that are doing OnlyFans, the demographics of guys that are watching or paying for their OnlyFans is probably from 18 to 30. I'm pretty sure it is. Now, I'm pretty sure some guys my age and some older guys that may not be able to get in there are doing it as well, right? But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, at that age group, you know what I'm saying, like the sex drive is like through the roof, you know what I'm saying? So these women are playing you. They really are, you know what I'm saying? And while you paying, some of these guys are paying $25 a month to watch, to these OnlyFans women. And they're getting a huge bag. And like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, when it comes to that, is that you should never give money away to a woman if you're not going to get some type of positive return back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying for you to pay physically for, you know, for what you think I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying for you to pay for it physically. Not saying it at all. All I'm saying is that, you know, you got a lot of women out here that, like I said, understand that the male sex drive is powerful, and they will trick you out of your money so quick you don't even know your money come out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many times that some of my homeboys or whatever that are single have said they met somebody online, or well, actually, this is like a little bit, maybe like the 2010s, when I was a little bit younger. I was married then still, but I still, excuse me, I still had some guys that was, you know, some homeboys that were single, and, you know, some of them were on dating apps. For the most part, these guys were going out to the club meeting women. And, you know, it was more than like they go to the club and the woman asks for a drink and they pay for a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like they say these women would literally come on their phone the next day and ask them to pay a bill the very next day, and they might not even hit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, thank goodness that I've never been around a circle of guys that do stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure there are guys out there that will do that. Can you imagine meeting a woman one day, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you meet them on a Monday. Today's Monday, right? The very next day, they crying on the phone and everything, whether through text or verbally through the phone, saying that they rent due and can you help them out? And some simps out there will do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not relating this to making it seem like that you're a simp by paying for OnlyFans. I'm not saying that. If the shoe fits, wear it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a simp, you already know you are. You know, I don't have to even kind of prove to you that you're a simp. Simps know who they are, right? So I don't got to validate that or tell you that you are. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is that, you know, if you're paying for OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying, like, that's taking away some money that you could be putting somewhere else that could benefit you, not benefit somebody else. You know what I'm saying? When you use money, which is a tool, right? Especially when you're younger, you should find every opportunity you can to use your money as a tool to reinvest into yourself, or you pay somebody else to give you a return. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether you pay for a mentorship, whether you pay for a class to help you learn a skill, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should always use your money as a tool to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you paying for OnlyFans is not bettering yourself at all. You know what I'm saying? All your money is doing is bettering somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Some of these women are living in mansions off of guys simping off of them. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The internet is a wild place, y'all. And I'm just putting this out there, whatever, to give you a better perspective on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people can tell you some things, and you like, who are you to tell me something? You know what I'm saying? You're not my friend. You're not my family member, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're not somebody that that I believe or trust or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you may have some guys or some people that have told you not to do this, and it may have gone over your head or went in one ear out the other. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if I tell you, you'll get some sense into you. You know what I'm saying? So young men, stop paying for OnlyFans. Stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be watching porn, period. You should be, every time that you want to watch porn, you should read the Bible, or you should go outside and play basketball. You should play a sport. You should go read. You should go run. You should do something. Every time you get that urge to do something like that, you should go ahead and do something else. You know what I'm saying? For one, watching porn and playing with yourself, you know what I'm saying, is taken away from when you really physically get with a woman. That's a proven fact. You know what I'm saying? Once you actually get with a woman for real, and you trying to perform, but you've been watching porn and doing what you're doing all this time and everything, you're not gonna perform like you're supposed to at all. You know what I'm saying? Every seed that you have is supposed to be going to a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying for you to get women pregnant without being married either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I'm a realist. I understand that young men these days, a lot of times when I wait to have relations like that before marriage, you know what I'm saying? I totally get that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, or whatever, is that if you're gonna go and partake in those things, you shouldn't be spilling the seed for somebody on OnlyFans. You shouldn't be doing that at all. So let's tighten up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop paying for OnlyFans. And every time that you want to pay for OnlyFans, pay yourself. Put that money into savings. You know what I'm saying? Do something else with that money instead of watching a woman take their clothes off. It's not worth your money, y'all. I promise you it isn't. You want me to discuss a topic that you feel like will benefit the channel? Email me at financefitnessfolk@gmail.com. I know the title of my actual channel is Finance Fitness and Folk, but my email address is financefitnessfolk@gmail.com. Let's tighten up, y'all. Finance Fitness and Folk. Triple F, I'm gone.